Sup, bitches? What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the 2015 Shot from the Point game, otherwise known as the Dead on Dave 4th Annual Classic. Now, in order to explain the rules, I'm going to cut to last year's video because I'm lazy. So check it out to learn the rules and see if this is for you. The first thing you have to do before you do absolutely anything else is you have to get my email address. That's jerseyghosts@yahoo.com. jerseyghosts@yahoo.com. Look above. This is where you're going to be sending your picks. The next thing you have to do is you have to pick, before you pick out of the tournament tree, a Stanley Cup finalist and a Stanley Cup winner. These are tiebreaker points that will be used later. In other words, you pick the team you think is going to go all the way and lose, and you pick the team that you think is going to win the Stanley Cup. We'll get back to that later. Now, take a look at the playoff tree. You're going to pick each series and the amount of games you think that team is going to take to beat the other one. In other words, take a look at the Rangers-Flyers series that's coming up. If you think the Rangers are going to overcome the Philadelphia Flyers games, you send me Rangers 5. Now for this round, you will receive 1 point if you are correct and your team advances. And you'll receive 2 points if the team advances with the amount of games that you predicted. That is commonly referred to in a shot from the point universe as a dead on Dave. Now after each round, the amount of points will be actually doubled or raised or whatever to make sure the entire tournament is real close. So for the second round, it'll be 3 and 4 points. 3 points for an advancement, 4 points for a dead on day. The third round, 5 and 6. The final round, 7 and 8. That would be the Stanley Cup final. And now let's go back to your tiebreaker points that you predicted earlier. Now, if your team that you picked prior to the start of the Stanley Cup playoffs either makes it to the final or loses the final, you will receive tiebreaker points. You will receive if that team wins the Stanley Cup final. Now, these picks are done prior to the start of the first round. You may pick the same team for the tiebreaker. In other words, you can pick the Detroit Red Wings twice. That way, somewhat increasing your odds to get tiebreaker points at the end. At the end of the tournament, the points are all added up. Now, if there is a tie in points, the amount of dead on Daves will be the tiebreaker. In other words, if me and Ben O'Connor both have 52 points, the amount of dead on Daves will be the tiebreaker. That's pretty much it in a nutshell. Keep in mind, this is an invite-only tournament. We certainly can't take everybody, but we're going to concentrate on a first-come, first-served basis and give priority to super fans. And, of course, the Shot from the Point live team will be playing. Keep in mind, the prize, if you finish in first place, if for some reason my wife wins or I win, the prize will go to the next person down. This year, Shot from the Point live team members are eligible. They'll get the t-shirt as well. Whether it would be a Shot from the Point t-shirt, a Shot from the Point live t-shirt, and or an In the Crease with Tommy C t-shirt. We'll send you that. Remember, invite only, jerseyghosts@yahoo.com. Send me your information, and I'll send you an email back to let you know where you're in. And during our Shot from the Point live updates or our shows or anything we're doing on this channel, we will frequently show where you stand in the standings. So, jerseyghosts@yahoo.com, and I'm going to let you know you're in. Hey, we're running out of time. Get to it. See you there.
Straight off the fucking streets of CBT. King up the beach, you ride to him in your fleet. The field rolling on dubs. How you feel? Whoop-de-whoop, nigga, what? Praying Snoop Chronic down in the lag. With Doc in the back, sipping on yak. Clip in the strap.